Hi everyone, good day. I am Eliza Jane P. Agualo from BSIS 3B. So ngayong araw, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano mag-visualize ang isang weka gamit ang aking dataset. My dataset represent medical and life information related to heart disease. It includes attributes like age, cholesterol levels, blood pressure, heart rate, and smoking habits, alcohol intake, exercise hours, family history, diabetes, obesity, stress levels, blood sugar, and whether the person experienced chest pain. I choose these datasets because heart disease is the major global issue and one of the leading cause of death. By understanding the factors that contribute to its development is essential for prevention and treatment that provides a comprehensive mix of. So this is my unprocessed data sets. So you can see marami pa itong attributes. So this data set does not undergo with the pre-processing technique that includes data cleaning, data selection, data transformation, and data mining. So now, ang una natin gagawin ay bubuksan muna natin ang ating Weka application. Then, pagkabukas ng ating Weka application, ay magkakaroon tayo ng i-okay natin. Then, explore. Then, pupunta tayo sa ating open file. Then, CVS file. So, pupunta tayo ng downloads kasi nandun ng ating datasets. Naka-CVS. Then, ayan na. Lumabas natin ang mga data attributes. So, in age, na yan po ang kanyang processed data. Then, sa cholesterol, sa gender, blood pressure, then heart rate, smoking, alcohol intake, the exercise hours, the family history, the diabetes, the obesity, the stress level, the blood sugar, exercise-induced analysis or engines, the chest pain type, and the heart disease. Based dun sa ating data visualization, which is the activity 4, apat lang yung ipaprocess natin na datasets. So, ang aking unang dataset ay ang na-attribute which is the age. This age represents statistical data in a bar chart showing the relationship between age distribution and the heart disease prevalence. Based on the statistics, the youngest individual in the datasets is 25 years old, which is the oldest is 79 years old. The average age of the individual is approximately 52.29 years, with a standard deviation of 15.73 years, indicating that the most age are within 15.73 plus years of the mean. There are 55 unique ages in the data. On my previous activity 4, ang aking kauna-unahang tanong ay which age group shows the highest prevalence of heart disease? So, based from my explanation, ang kauna-unahang or kung ang kadami-damihang age na natatamaan ng heart disease which is yung 50 pataas. Kasi nga, lahat ng tao na parang tumatanda na, doon na nagkakaroon ng heart disease. Or sila yung mas madaling matamaan kasi hindi sila nag-exercise, bumabagal yung pagkain nila, or minsan high blood, ganun. Kaya sila yung mas madaling tangaan ng heart disease. Natin na ipaprocess is the smoking. So this attribute is nominal, meaning it is the categorical and consists of 3 distinct labels, which is the current, never, and former. These categories represent individuals who currently smoke and have never smoked and formerly smoked respectively. The dataset contains 336 individuals classified as current smokers, 338 as never smokers, and 326 as former smoker, with no missing value. The weight for each categories are identical to their respective counts, suggesting additional weight has been applied to the data. A bar chart visualizing the distribution of this category, showing nearly equal representation across the three. The attribute is linked to the target variable, heart disease, implying it may play a role in predicting or analyzing heart disease outcome in the dataset. Question number 2 is, how do lifestyle factors like smoking and alcohol intake affect the risk of the heart disease? So based from kanina explanation, 338 ang never former na nag-smoke and nag-intake ng alcohol. So dahil dito, nagkaroon sila, or dahil dun sa ating pinakita kanina, ito yung maaaring magkaroon ng sakit na may heart disease dahil sa pag-iinom at sisigarilyo. It ranges from blood pressure, obesity, irregular heart rhythms, and cardiomyopathies, which weaknesses the heart muscle over time. So, nang dahil doon, ito yung mga symptoms na nagkakaroon tayo ng heart disease pagdating sa ating mental health. From question number 3, what is the impact of stress level on the development of heart disease? So, itong stress na ito is lead ng heart disease kasi nga nagiging unhealthy coping mechanism such as smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, poor dietary habits, and reduced physical activity within the sa pamumuhay natin. Nang dahil sa stress, nagkakaroon tayo ng madaming problems with it comes to our mental health. The last question is question number 4, which is, what is the average age onset for heart disease in individual with a family versus those without? So, the average age onset for heart disease can vary between individuals with a family history due to the genetic predisposition. To determine this, the dataset is typically divided into two groups, those with a family history of heart disease and those without. For each group, only individuals diagnosed with heart disease are analyzed. The ages at which these individuals develop heart disease are then averaged for each group. The individuals with a family history often experience heart disease at a younger age compared to those without, reflecting the genetic influence on the condition. This analysis provides insight into how family history impacts the timing of heart disease onset, emphasizing the importance of early screening and preventive care for those with a genetic predisposition. If you provide a specific data, this can be performed to confirm these trends. Those explanation said that nang dahil sa family history natin, nagkakaroon tayo ng heart disease, kumbaga is namamana natin. Yung iba naman, nang dahil sa pag-iinom, nang dahil sa mga mental health awareness natin, dun tayo nakakakuha ng heart disease. Pero right now, mas madami yung nagkaroon sa atin ng family history, which is the one for family history and 0 from without family history. In the summary, the data shows that the heart disease is a complex condition influenced by multiple factors like age, blood sugar levels, smoking, and stress all play significant role in increasing the risk. Insight from the data highlight the importance of early, healthy screening and monitoring, especially from those at higher risk. Further, lifestyle changes such as quitting smoking, monitoring blood sugar levels, and managing stress effectively can significantly help reduce the likelihood of developing heart disease. The Stoic approach is essential to ensuring a healthy future for individual and community alike. Sabi nga nila, gusto ko, healthy ka. Thank you! Bye-bye!